Hey guys, welcome back to Loop Hub. Today we'll talk about Dr. Pimple Popper, pops that will make you squirm. Let's head into it. Number 4. Squeezing a trio of fragile pillar cysts. Sandra Lee, MD, also known as Dr. Pimple Popper, a dermatologist, is popping in on Friday. She's not coming here empty-handed. In fact, in her latest Instagram video, she brought along a trio of pillar cysts as a token of appreciation for her adoring fans. It seems that these pillar cysts are exactly what the doctor and the fans at home ordered. They were growing in the scalp of her patient and were quite comfortable until Dr. Pimple Popper came along and ripped them out. Dr. Pimple Popper announced their arrival in the caption, "Popping into Friday." Go to the link in my bio to see all 3 of these pillar cysts. Hashtag Dr. Pimple Popper. Hashtag pillar cyst. The dermatologist walked carefully and quickly. Her fingers were used by Dr. Pimple Popper to apply pressure and individually squeeze each pillar cyst. On the edges of their seats, fans were waiting for them to surface. Eventually, the pillar cysts appear intact. You're also holding your breath, those little eggs. One fan calls them. They look very fragile, but they were excavated by Dr. Pimple Popper like the precious relics they are.
There we go, I got it now. It's always a little bigger than it looks, huh?
Number 3. Punching right through a cyst on a woman's chest. The not so eco-friendly go-to for storing all those Thanksgiving leftovers may be plastic wrap, but did you know that your skin can mimic it? It's true. And in her latest Instagram video, dermatologist Sandra Lee, also known as Dr. Pimple Popper, gives her fans a glimpse of this mind-boggling effect. The top of the cyst covers the plastic-wrapped skin. The cyst on her patient's chest has grown. As Dr. Pimple Popper admits that this is a throwback video, it may look familiar. She writes in the caption, "Happy Throwback Thursday. Do you remember this punch and squeeze cyst? Tag someone who needs a reminder." Hashtag Dr. Pimple Popper. Hashtag cyst. You're probably watching a repeat of your favorite Netflix show, so why not take a second look at a pleasant cyst? With a few camera angles, Dr. Pimple Popper shows off the cyst. Then, she grabs her biopsy punch tool and hits the cyst straight through. A bit of gunk bubble from the top already. So with her fingers, Dr. Pimple Popper goes back and gives it a good squeeze. As a snake, all the mush stuffed inside streams out. Before she cleans it all up, it piles up on her patient's chest. Her supporters loved every bit of it. One wrote, "This is a sweet little pop." Number 2. Squeezing a giant head cyst. The pimples are usually taken one at a time by dermatologist Sandra Lee. However, she's getting a bit ahead of herself with a hump day worthy pop in her latest Instagram video. Right on the side of her patient's head is a giant pimple in need of her attention. Dr. Pimple Popper gets her fans in the hump day mood in her caption, preparing for hump day a little earlier this week. Happy Tuesday. You know it's going to be a real treat as soon as the video starts rolling. I'm surprised her hair still grows back okay. Dr. Pimple Popper tells her patient at the beginning of the video. Yikes, hopefully this is the only part of it that grows back around the scalp. While she chats, she trims away. She switches gears and gets prepared for squeezing once Dr. Pimple Popper has created the large enough incision and opening. Her very capable hands are all that she needs. But it's not exactly a squeeze that comes next. She pulls the skin down around the cyst, leaving it on top of her patient's head standing alone. The final step is to trim those loose ends away and free up the whole cyst ball. One fan comments, "Oh my god, it looks like an eye. I spy an eye and a job very well done by Dr. Pimple Popper."
And what better way to relax a patient than to get splashed by their cyst juice?
Number 1. Squeezing tons of melted butter. If you don't have a constant stream of new and satisfying pimples from dermatologist Sandra Lee, it's not the weekend, at least for popaholics. Those are the typical weekend expectations. The good news is that every time, Dr. Pimple Popper is well aware and delivers. Take this weekend's antics as an example. There were many pimple varieties in need of Dr. Pimple Popper's popping expertise, and they all starred in her recent Instagram videos. First up on the popping block is a patient with a ton of steatocystomas. It looks like a beloved Mama Squishy in all her glory. Dr. Pimple Popper shares in the caption, "Steatocystoma for your Saturday. Hashtag Dr. Pimple Popper. Hashtag Saturday vibes." She wastes no time and starts squeezing immediately. The steatocystomas get streams of yellow, oily liquid on command. Her fans have so many thoughts about what they see. One wrote, "It looks like butter or creamed corn." Others added, "Now this is what the world needs right now." But the butter theme got most of the attention. "I can't believe it's not butter." And crema chantilly. It seemed to hit the perfect balance of satisfying and vomit-inducing for one viewer. This is completely disgusting, but I love you so much for what you do, and I can't stop watching. That was only the start though. Next up for Dr. Pimple Popper are a bunch of golden blackheads on a woman's neck. She explains in the caption, "Out of sight, out of mind. Couldn't see these golden blackheads on her neck, but luckily I could. As long as Dr. Pimple Popper can see the pimples, you know they won't last long. Certainly, this blackheads didn't."
I'm like slowly dying on the inside. I'm like, no.
This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.